So hey everyone and welcome back to the channel. I'm Dazzling Dave and this is your match preview. Our team Wolverhampton Wanderers against Newcastle United at Molineux in the Premier League. Again, this is a jam-packed preview, so much to look forward to in this video, including the team news following Nuno's press conference, my predicted score and lineup with goal scorers. We've got some Wolves fans for you with their predictions. We've got Newcastle fan TV and their thoughts ahead of this game. You've got my dad, of course, Magic Moss, and on top of that we've got loads. We've got the head-to-head and we've got stats and facts. So let's get started. First up, onto the team news. Both teams have no major injury concerns other than obviously Wolves with the long-term absence with Johnny Otto. Nuno said in his press conference there are a few concerns. They're going to be monitored and obviously see who is available, selected come match day. Hopefully there's nothing too serious in there. On the Newcastle side of things, they will make a late decision on their goalkeeper Cardillo, who collided with United's Marcus Rashford in the last game. And in addition, they've got a concern around Isaac Hayden and Sean Longstaff, who is hopefully going to be, for them, recovered from tonsillitis. So on to the head-to-head. 7 of Wolves and Newcastle's last 10 Premier League meetings have ended in a draw. 6 of those were 1-1, including the last 3, and Wolves have failed to beat Newcastle in the top flight at Molineux since 1979. Another record that Nuno will be looking to sort out on Sunday. If Wolves do secure victory over Newcastle on Sunday, it'll be the first time since 1979 that Wolves have won at least 4 games out of their first 6 in the top flight. Another good stat for Wolves is that the last 9 Premier League home games they've kept 7 clean sheets. Wolves have also failed to win any of their last 6 Premier League matches in which they've conceded. The last time they actually won a game where they conceded in the Premier League was the victory over Tottenham at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium when they won 3-2 in March. This will come as no surprise to Wolves fans. Wolves have failed to score in 33, yes, 33 of our last 45 Premier League games in the first half of matches. However, we've only lost on 1 occasion when the scores were level at half time, winning 8 and drawing 11. And Wolves' top marksman Raul Jimenez has scored the winning goal in 10 Premier League matches since the start of last season. That's more than any other player. And finally, Mr. Willy Bolly makes his 100th appearance for Wolves should he start, which we expect him to do, against Newcastle on Sunday. Some Newcastle stats and facts. A win for Newcastle will give them their best start to a Premier League season since the 2011 season. And the Magpies have only kept 2 clean sheets in their last 13 games. And Callum Wilson can be the first Newcastle player to score in 3 successive away games in the Premier League if he scores against Wolves. And in fact, he has been directly involved in 5 of Newcastle's 7 goals so far this season. Now, before I come on to what I think my predicted lineup is and my score prediction, first of all, let's go over to West Park for some Wolves fans, 3 of them, see if you know them, and their predictions ahead of this one. Followed by my dad, Magic Moss. So we're just on West Park. We've played 4 sets, 2 sets all, ran out of time. Manning, Newcastle, Wolves at home, what we predicted?
3-0.
3-0?
Yeah, 3-0.
That's mega fun. Who scored?
Pedence, Neto, Roll.
Love it. And Lucy Lightning?
Yeah.
What are you going for?
I'm going to go 2-1 to Wolves. I think we're going to win. I think we'll do well off after the Leeds win. So I think Raul 2 goals.
Raul,
yeah.
And Keith?
Yeah, I'm going to go for a 3-1 home win. I think we'll move on from the last performance, which was good, but this one will be better. Roll to get a brace, and Podence to get the 3rd.
And there you have it, live from Wolves fans in West Park. With my dad, Magic Moss. He's having a nice cup of tea. And what you got there, Dad?
The Lucky Ducks.
Lucky Duck mugs.
Yeah, Lucky Ducks mugs, yeah.
Which, if you were interested in getting one, you can get off our YouTube channel in the store. Dad, let's talk about the Newcastle game coming up. Obviously, Wolves getting a really good result last time out against Leeds.
Yeah.
How are you feeling about this one?
It's another strong, hard match, ain't really.
Every game in the Premier League's always a tough match, if you're not on it, Dad.
I sure am. But Wolves are getting together now, I think, and I think they'll beat them 2-0.
You're going for 2-0 to Wolves?
Yeah, 2-0 to
against
Wolves.
the Toon?
Yes, that's the Toon, yes.
And who are you going for as your goal scorers?
Neves.
Who?
Neves, Aid.
Nemes?
Neves, yeah.
Neves, Ruben Neves, yeah?
Neves and...
Not Ruby, Ruben.
Ruben.
Neves.
Neves.
Yeah.
I can't get used to these names. And the mind blow, Trevis. What's his name? Trevis.
Trevis. Who the hell's Trevis? Trevis?
Yeah, is he there, the goal scorer?
Well, they all hopefully scored. Do you mean Traore, or because you went Tru, or Jimenez as you went S? Because you probably went Tru.
Jimenez, that's it.
You got the Tru out of Traore, and you got the S out of Jimenez, which was Trevis.
Yeah,
and a bit of Neves in there as well.
Yeah, well.
So what are you going for?
Neves, Aid.
You got Neves, you got that.
And Jimenez.
Jimenez,
yeah.
the Mexican sensation.
That's him, yeah, that's him.
And there you have it. Anything else to say? Because they all love you, Dad.
Look after yourselves. Magic.
Thanks ever so much to Manny, Lucy and Keith for their predictions. And also my dad, Magic Moss. And now let's hear from Johnny from Newcastle Fan TV on the Newcastle perspective and his score prediction ahead of this one.
Hello Wolves fans, well this is just a breakdown from a Newcastle fan perspective. My name is Johnny from Newcastle Fans TV. For the game on Sunday at Molineux, Wolves versus Newcastle, I think this is going to be a very, very difficult game for Steve Bruce's side on Sunday. Obviously, your lot beat Leeds on Monday Night Football. Obviously, Raul Jimenez, I think it's one of the best strikers in the Premier League, managed to get on this score sheet. But I think it's going to be a very difficult afternoon for Newcastle. Newcastle aren't really brilliant against their attacking teams. We just sit back and we soak it in and absorb all the pressure. And if you saw the game against Manchester United, I think it'll be very similar to that. Wolves have been fantastic on the counter-attack, in particular for the likes of Adama Traore and Raul Jimenez, who I've mentioned before. So I think it's going to be very difficult for Newcastle. Don't be surprised if we might even play 5 at the back, and I wouldn't be surprised if we gave you that much respect. But normally we have been playing 4-2-3-1. You'll see the likes of probably John Joe Shelby being involved. Jeff Hendrick looked like he might be replacing Isaac Hayden as he has a bit of a niggle. Alan St-Maximin is our biggest threat though. He is like, I don't know, he's our version of Adama Traore, I suppose. He likes to dribble, likes to really go at the full-backs, but his end product isn't as good as Adama Traore. He's like the Adama Traore of maybe Middlesbrough. He's just kind of getting into the swing of things. So he's our biggest threat, but I think it's going to be a very, very difficult afternoon for Newcastle, as I've mentioned. Defensively, we haven't been as solid as we normally have been. The likes of Jamal Lascelles and Federico Fernandez just aren't as consistent as they were in the last couple of seasons. So, in terms of a prediction, I think Wolves will probably come out with all 3 points. Do I think it'll be a very entertaining game? No. But I expect Wolves to win, and I think they'll win by 2-0, unfortunately, from a Newcastle fan point of view. But I hope they prove me wrong. But yeah, that's my prediction. Wolves 2, Newcastle 0. But if Newcastle can surprise me and all the other Newcastle fans, then I think it'll be a very good Sunday afternoon for Newcastle in particular. But fingers crossed.
Thanks ever so much, Johnny, from Newcastle Fan TV, and look out for me on their channel as well, as I've been invited to take part in their preview too. So then on to my predicted lineup and my score prediction. All in done on the Pitch Football app. Make sure you download it. And yeah, so on to the team. I think it's going to be obviously Patricio in goal, Cody and Bolly. Personally, I think Kilman, who had a fantastic game against Leeds, I think he's earned the shirt. He played really, really well. He should retain it. Midfield, I think he'll start Neves this time alongside Dendoncker. I think Marcel will start from the off, and Semedo again on the right hand side, and then up front I think it'll be Pedence, Raul Jimenez, and I think he will start Jimenez in this particular game over Neto. Obviously Neto could come in on either side. That's my team selection. What do you think about that? In terms of the score prediction, again, get involved in the Predictor League on the Pitch Football app. There's 17 of us in there now. I'm 4th at the moment. I'm going to go. I'm feeling quite confident about this one. I think Nuno's had a week on the training ground. I think we'll improve from that. I think it's going to be wanting to get that possession and those goals, and I'm going to go for a Wolves 3, Newcastle United 0 scoreline. Who do you think's? What do you think the score's going to be? Who are the goal scorers for Wolves? I think it's going to be Raul, Traore, and Willy Boly. Until the next time, I'm Dazzling Dave. Always Wolves.